Welcome, Taurus, to your mid-month love reading. Thanks for tuning in. Now, this is a love reading, Taurus, so if you're not really into love or romance, I do monthly readings as well. So I will leave a link to your monthly reading here if you're interested in that rather than romance or love. But for those of you that are into love, this is for both those that are single and also those of you that are in a relationship. Now, this can also talk about all of your relationships, your family, your friends, your work colleagues, but most importantly of all, it talks about your relationship with yourself. And Taurus, as I was doing this reading, for those of you that are single, I am feeling there's some quite transformative energy around you right now. And the High Priestess is a very deep, very spiritual, very intuitive card. And that is your overall energy for the month. Now, whether you are in a relationship or not, this is quite an interesting card. It actually kind of has specifically different meanings for those of you that are in a relationship. But for those that aren't, I'm feeling that over the next 4 to 6 weeks, there's a lot of shifting that's going on with you. And it's almost like you are re-emerging here. And a lot of these messages a lot of the messages from the other cards, from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, are supporting the messages that are coming through within this High Priestess for you. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're getting in touch with what the nature of love actually is. And as I said at the beginning, the relationship that you have with yourself is the most important relationship at all. And you're transforming on this very deep, very spiritual, very psychic, intuitive level. And this can even make a lot of you that are single feel quite unsociable. It's got that energy of I can't deal with new people right now. I'm just kind of dealing with myself. And you're really welcoming the quiet time at the moment and it's almost like your psyche really needs this in order for you to adapt and change. And it can be a slow process, Taurus. So if you've blocked a lot of issues regarding love and relationships, this can be you are going through a lot of soul searching at the moment when it comes to that. And this actually balances out quite well with that helpless and hopeless card. I'll go into that in a little bit more detail, but I'm feeling like your heart has been feeling quite trapped, and you yourself have also been feeling quite trapped, but this is an illusion, and you can get out of this simply by changing the way you think or look at something. There is an exit strategy here for you from this intense shifting and changing. But I think the process that you're going through with the energy of that High Priestess is going to allow you to break free from this feeling of being helpless and hopeless when it comes to love. But for those of you that are in a relationship, you've got this amazing partner. And you know what? For some of you, you've got the Ace of Wands here. So this can also be talking about a brand new relationship that is coming in. I feel like you are doing all of this very meaningful work. There's messages coming through for you in your dreams as well. There's some really vivid dreams that you're going to be having And you're going to be getting a lot of answers about your love, your relationships, your future partners coming through in your dreams as well. But your partner, if you've got one or if you are yet to meet one, I feel like your partner is going to be very enigmatic, very mysterious, and this kind of fascinates you, Taurus. You're a very deep sign, and you're drawn to people that are like that because it makes you want to delve deeper into their soul. And this this is really attracting you. So if someone new comes into your life, I feel that this could be someone that really is it's really intriguing you. Now, this is someone who's got an amazing amount of inner strength. Now, this is either your partner that you're with now or someone that you're going to be involved with. And they might work in an area that kind of involves some kind of secrets or uncovering hidden facts. Like they could be a psychotherapist, they could be into healing or astrology or even criminal law. And it's funny, I've got a very dear friend whose long-time partner has just finished their law exams and is now has graduated as a lawyer. So and they are Taurus. So this is quite interesting. So I feel like this could be the same thing for a lot of you as well. Now, so their work involves sort of creating things from one's own depth. You know, they're delving into things. They're using their own intuition and their own psyche in their job. And, you know, this person tends to take things slowly, and they reveal their feelings only once they're sort of certain of them. They don't like to spill out their feelings very easily, but they've got a great ability to sense any of your shifting moods, and they know exactly how you're feeling. And it's almost like if you haven't met this person yet, or even if you have, it's as if you've known each other before, and you don't need to kind of explain anything to each other. It's that deep psychic, spiritual level that you're on here. You've got this real connection at a soul level. And, you know, it's a spiritual love. It's beautiful. And and you know, this card, the High Priestess, is ruled by the moon. So some of you could be involved with a Pisces. You've also got balance there. So this is Temperance. This could even be a Libra, or it could be a Gemini here. But, you know, the star signs, there's so many variables, your rising sign and that. So it's more about the character of the person that I'm describing here. But you know what? This person might be a little bit not difficult, but there's nothing simple about this person, let's put it that way. But you will know that their loyalty to you and your relationship will never waver. So that is just such beautiful energy. And you know, for those of you in a relationship, I'm feeling like your connection is going to just be so rich here, and it's really going to blossom in time. That's specifically for those of you that are already in a relationship. It's like, even like connecting physically, there's something spiritual about it. It's quite a deep spiritual connection here. But, you know, some of you, as I said, you might be feeling like this time in your life, you just can't handle other people at the moment. You are just working on this deeper side of yourself. And this is where I see that helpless and hopeless card come in. I feel this would traditionally be the Eight of Swords in a normal tarot deck. And this is often depicted with a person in the center of a ring of swords, blindfolded, hands tied behind their back. But the rope isn't tied in a big knot. It's simply wrapped around their wrists, and the blindfold is see-through, and the gaps between the swords are so wide that they can walk straight through them. So I feel that this feeling of being helpless and hopeless that a lot of you may have had, or feeling restricted in some way, or that there's obstacles ahead of you, this is coming to an end here, and you are truly gaining a sense of balance. And this is coming in to just renew your relationship. And, you know, if you have been feeling like things have been imbalanced with yourself, or things have been imbalanced within a relationship for whatever reason, this card comes in and asks you to examine closely what is going on. And if your relationship has been unbalanced, that can be a little bit unhealthy. And it might even mean spending some time apart is very helpful for you as well. But just remember, guys, this is a general reading. So these messages that are coming through are for someone specifically out there. If they're not for you, just let those go. And again, you know, a message about the balance card, the temperance card here is patience. Now, and you know what? It's healing as well. So a lot of this stuff that, particularly when it's got to do with you and your feelings about relationships and love and how you view love and relationships, is really it takes patience to work that out, but it's really coming into some healing here. Some harmony and some equality is coming back into a relationship. Now, if you have been involved in a relationship where there wasn't balance, this is a great time to work stuff out. If you have been having issues, or there's been a little bit of arguments or anything like that going on, when you get this card, it's talking about things coming back into balance. And finally, you've got that new vitality card, and how beautiful is that? This is talking about exactly what it kind of says, that particularly if you are in a relationship and things have been difficult, or you've been struggling in the past, there's a newness here. And all ones talk about new beginnings. So for me, I feel like a lot of you are starting out on a new adventure here, whether you're starting out with someone, you've just met that amazing person that I was describing, or you are starting out some new vitality within yourself in terms of searching for someone new. You have now decided, yeah, you know what, I am ready for a new relationship here, and then moving on into that new energy of that card. But it's so lovely. And if you're in a relationship, this is a new stage of your relationship as well. Something has shifted and changed, and this has injected new energy and vitality into your relationship. And this is going to bring so much joy for you, Taurus, and just revitalize you and revitalize things. There's going to be a lot of enthusiasm around you as well when this card comes in. And this is normally the Ace of Wands. So this is the birth of something wonderful. So some of you may be even finding out that you are having a baby, or you could just be starting something together and bringing something to life. You might be working together, you might be moving in together, you might be getting married. There's this new energy here when this card comes in. It just is absolutely beautiful. It's like it's almost like it's a higher level of vibration. You've been going along a certain way, and then this card comes in and it talks about new energy, new vitality. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this for you. Absolutely loving this for you. And Taurus, again, there's some messages coming through in this new vitality card about asking your angels and your spirit guides for assistance here. So and this connects so much with that high priestess card. This is all about the spiritual person that can connect to the gods. So if you have been having some difficulty that you are finding it difficult to get out of, with that energy of the helpless and hopeless card there, ask your angels, ask your spirit guides. This is a perfect time to do this. So I won't go on for too much more longer. Check out my monthly reading, as I said, if you want more of an overview of what's going on for you. And have a great month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.